the resident lacrosse guy in the building here. What's gone on with Pat Spencer has been nothing short of remarkable during this NBA season. For anyone unfamiliar, Pat Spencer, back in the mid-aughts, was the best player in men's college lacrosse. He played at Loyola, he won the Tewaaraton, he was a physically dominant force. Then he went and took his 5th year and played basketball at Northwestern. He's on a 2-way deal, making just over $630 grand this year, and he's averaging 14.3 points, 4.7 boards, and 5.7 assists while shooting 51.4% from the field and a cool 50% from beyond the arc. He's a problem. Jimmy Butler realizes it and acknowledges it. Steve Kerr's shown him love lately, and y'all need to tune in for the experience on Christmas Day of getting to watch Pat Spencer continue to do the impossible in this league.
It really is amazing. It coming from his background, it truly is, and at least it's a bright spot for a 15-15 team who just had one of their moodiest players leave the bench and go into the locker room in Draymond Green. And you hear Draymond Green after the game saying, "Well, we're 15-15 now. Let's see how everybody reacts when we're 41-41." He is not having any of it. Steve Kerr wasn't having any of it. He was asked, hey, if he was back out on the bench, would you put him back in the game? Steve Kerr said absolutely not. He wasn't going back in the game. Dude is just, every night you just don't know what you're going to get out of him. While you're understanding what you're going to get out of Spencer, you don't know what you're going to get out of Draymond Green.
And like Kerr said it and understand, it's like we need Draymond. He's a champion, but we've also seen in recent years, right, at times, Draymond, it seems like, has let those guys down. Like, you remember, I forget if it was last year or year before, like the visibly frustrated Steph Curry dealing with late in the game when Draymond wasn't available to them and how it affected the team overall. Now you've got this, like, people always wondered what the merger of him and Jimmy Butler would be like over the course of long seasons after being acquired at the trade deadline. Worked great last year down the stretch of the season and doesn't seem to be the source of the strife here. I do wonder how much of this is just, hey, Draymond Green realizing they're not who they used to be, and it doesn't look like they're going back to that anytime soon. And we know those players had that standard in their head for themselves, but it seemed like Draymond here frustrated by that standard slipping for the team too.
Well, plus, like, his actions are more bearable when you're winning, right? When you're champions, you know, you kind of deal with anything, but when you're not, you know, it kind of magnifies itself a little bit, and you're like, okay, why does he need to keep doing that stuff? And he's like, hey, why are we 500? You know, we need to be up in our game. So a little bit of clashing of the heads there.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's Steve Kerr is someone very used to dealing with all this. Steph Curry, all these guys. Jimmy Butler, I mean, has been polarizing in his own right at different spots. But the soap opera never ends as we get set to watch this team battle it out.